Woke Disney just can't stop ruining their classics. New leaked Snow White footage shows that Snow White is the true villain of this story.
Now you wash the dishes. You tidy up the room. You clean those cobwebs. And he'll use the broom.
This dwarf's face pretty much sums it up. Imagine this, you've had a long, hard day of mining, and you come home to find your house broken into by a spoiled brat who decides that she's going to give you all chores to do and enslave you. See, that's the problem with traditional gender roles. The classic Snow White cleaned up the house for them, cooked dinner for them, was an asset to them. She didn't bust into their house and say, you do this, you do that. What's really interesting is now these fully CGI dwarves are all white. Disney's done a full 180 after the controversy around the biracial group of dwarves we saw in that test footage. And after Peter Dinkley said dwarves shouldn't play dwarves and put 7 dwarf actors out of work, we're left with this nightmare fuel CGI powered group of dwarves who look more like garden gnomes than anything else. Look, I can sort of forgive Disney for making The Little Mermaid black, but Snow White's appearance is literally in her name. Snow White. Skin as white as snow. It's like me saying I should be Black Panther. Snow Brown, as we're calling her, has been compared to Lord Farquaad or Kermit the Frog. And keeping with feminism, she looks to be wearing no or little makeup. Lips red as a rose. Really? Here's the kicker. Gal Gadot is the evil queen. Jealous of Lord Farquaad here. Gal Gadot literally could have been a better Snow White than Rachel Zegler. Now, in the classic story, part of Snow White's beauty isn't just her physical appearance. It's her kindness, it's her innocence, it's her generosity, all the things that Rachel Zegler is not. The biggest argument the left has about this movie is, hey, it's all just make-believe. It's a children's show. Who cares what color the Little Mermaid is, what race Snow White is? And to that I say, if it is make-believe, why do we have to bring real-world wokeness and identity politics into children's movies? I understand these films are adaptations of original stories. For example, in the original Grimm's version of Cinderella, the stepmother forces each stepsister to cut off part of their foot, one a toe, the other a heel, to make the glass slipper fit. Obviously, you're not going to have a one-to-one recreation. But come here. Her name is Snow White. Now, if we look at the trailer, it's 90% CGI and maybe 10% the actors themselves, which begs the question, why don't they just make this a 3D animation like Encanto? Or go back to the lovingly hand-drawn 2D animation from the golden era of Disney in the 90s with The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, etc. Let's see what AI thinks Snow White should look like. Yes, this looks correct. Okay, there's a token black guy here. I'm not sure who he is in this story, but you know, Snow White's looking white. AI is nailing it. Just for fun, let's see what AI thinks a Latina Snow White would look like. You know, it might have worked if we weren't working with Lord Farquaad here. I mean, not terrible. Showing a little cleavage there. That's for the dads taking their kids to the film. I mean, I'd watch it. So when do tickets go on sale? Okay, I'll let her break into my house, make me dinner, but that's it. That's it. I mean, look, it's cold outside. We don't want her freezing out in the snow. I think we're getting into the OnlyFans territory of Snow White here. Yes. Let's look at what Gal Gadot would look like as Snow White. There we go. Okay, yeah, not bad. Honestly, with a haircut, she could pull it off. When the evil queen could literally be a better Snow White. Yep, yes. Let's check out some Snow White memes because there are many. Does Snow White come in black? Disney to do remake of Snow White and she's packing heat at the urinal. You know, to their credit, they didn't make her transgender. So, you know, I guess that's 1 point towards Disney. Snow White, evil queen who is jealous of her looks. Could it be more true? Disney, who says Snow White has to be white? Everyone who reads, it's in the name, Snow White. I'll do the Ben Shapiro. It's in the name, Snow White. Snow White is dying from poison. A kiss could resuscitate her. Prince Charming couldn't get consent. Prince Charming leaves. Snow White dies. Yeah, pretty much 2024 in a nutshell. Ha! We won't cast little people as dwarves anymore. So now you'll give us less demeaning roles, right? Right? Rachel Zegler commented, yes, I am Snow White. No, I'm not bleaching my skin for the role. Holy, did she actually say this? It's really sad that people are so sensitive to stuff. I didn't know Disney princesses were supposed to have such a punchable looking face. Oh my gosh. Just make a Latina princess movie already. Why does a Latin woman have to be race swapped with Snow White? Why can't they make a standalone film? The Princess and the Frog was pretty decent. Why can't there be a Latin princess movie? La Princesa y la Cucaracha, I don't know. Rachel walking back on what she said. Originally, she said, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird. Then she says the cartoon is so beloved. It's like a monumental moment in film history. All these amazing things that happened for that film made Disney what it is. Due to online trolls, playing Disney princesses hasn't been all that enchanting for Halle Bailey and Rachel Zegler. Ah, yes, those online trolls, the ones that control ticket sales. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you a true lady, a true princess, worthy of our admiration and respect and perfectly embodying the innocence and kindness of Snow White. Ugh. No one's more annoying than Brie Larson. Yeah, we got her beat. Weird. How much more money will Disney lose before they see that going woke means going broke? With Disney already replacing all the dwarves with CGI, should they replace Rachel Zegler as well? Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to Conservative Vibes. I'm CV, and I'll see you next time.